I would like to thank you all for coming here today to help me organize the annual Concord Town Dance. We are going to transform the town hall into an enchanted forest, like something right out of A Midsummer Night's Dream. It will be a magical event that will rival even the finest soirees in Boston. And this year, we shall call it the Enchanted Ball. But I'll need your help. The ball is only 2 weeks away, and there's still much to be done. Mrs. Albright has graciously offered to head up the refreshments committee, and my sisters, Jo and Meg, have volunteered to help with the decorations.
You did? I was going to tell you that.
So start thinking about what committee you would like to be a part of, and in the meantime, please enjoy the refreshments. Oh, that's right. Let me straighten that for you.
Amy, I think she's a little young to be wearing a bustle.
I don't think so. She's been after me for months to let her have one. I think it looks wonderful on her. I think they liked my idea for the ball, don't you?
Amy, it isn't a ball, it's a dance. Why can't we do it the same way we do it every year?
Jo, this is my first year organizing the event. I'm trying to give it some class. I want this to be the grandest ball Concord has ever seen.
I'm sure it will be. I just wish Edward could be here. He's away in New York this week.
Don't you worry, we'll find someone in town to escort you. Laurie, perhaps one of your clients would be suitable.
Maybe Jo and I should just sit the dance out this year.
Meg, it's a ball. And you have to go, the both of you. Don't worry, we'll find you escorts.
I'm sure Nickel asked her to go with them.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. I mean, after all of the courtship rumors during the lawsuit.
That's nonsense. It was over a month ago. I'm sure the town's talking about something else by now.
Still, how would it look if you went to the dance together?
The rumors would start up all over again. And you did tell that lawyer that there was nothing going on between the two of you. You wouldn't want to put the school at risk again. Oh, there's Mr. Bridger. Mr. Bridger?
Oh, good afternoon, folks. I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, I'm just glad you could join us today. I've asked Mr. Bridger to cover the ball for the Chronicle.
How could I refuse? It promises to be the event of the year. Front page headlines.
Much more interesting than the silly little presidential election coming up.
Mrs. Bear, perhaps I could talk you into giving the Chronicle your views on the ball?
Well, Mr. Bridger, considering the highly unflattering article that you wrote about me in my school a month ago, I'd rather not see my name in your newspaper again if it's all the same to you.
Profiteroles. My favorite.
They're just over there on the table.
If you'll excuse me.
Jo, I know he wrote that article, but remember, he did try to make amends. I know. I just don't trust the man.
Grayson.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
That's quite all right. Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, I'd like to introduce you to my nephew, Grayson Whitaker.
How do you do, Grayson? This is my wife, Amy. Her sisters, Jo and Meg, and our daughter, Bess.
Hello.
How do you do?
Grayson's visiting from college. He's in his second year at Columbia. Oh, there's Mrs. Tuckman. I want you to meet her.
Well, it was very nice meeting you all.
What a handsome young man.
Yes, he does seem like quite a gentleman.
No doubt very popular with the ladies.
Wasn't that just the most wonderful tea party, Aunt Jo?
It certainly was.
And don't you just love the theme? The Enchanted Ball. It sounds so romantic. I can't wait to go.
You're going to the dance this year?
Yes, Mother finally convinced Father that I'm old enough to go. I am 13 after all. She's gonna lend me her diamond earrings and buy me a new dress.
Well, this really is going to be a special evening.
Yes. Now I just have to decide whose invitation I'm going to accept.
Maybe Dan will ask you.
Maybe.
Mrs. Baird, can I speak with you a moment?
Oh, Mr. Bridger. Sorry, I'm just on my way back
It
home.
won't take long. I just thought that we could... Look, I know we didn't exactly get off on the right foot. For that, I take full responsibility. I judged you before I met you, and I was wrong. But I hope that you can forgive me and look beyond that little misunderstanding. I really feel that we...
Little misunderstanding. Is that what you call the article that accused me of putting my students' lives in danger and that really cost me my school?
All right. It was a big misunderstanding. The point is,
Look,
hope
Mr. Bridger, I know that you were helpful in eventually getting the lawsuit dropped. And you did write a very nice follow-up article.
You see, I'm not such a bad guy.
But the two of us are very different people. Now, I will be civil with you and I will be polite. Maybe one day we can even be friends. But I came very close to losing everything that I love, partly because of you. Now, I'm finding it very difficult putting that behind me. I hope you can understand.
Of course. Well, I've said my piece. I won't delay you any further.
Here. Just around there. Ready?
Oh, it's, goes there. Yeah. Thanks.
Good day, Mr. Bridger.
Mrs. Bear.
What are you doing?
I heard if you cut an earthworm in half, it'll grow another head. Or tail. Whatever in this is. If I cut in half, both sides will grow back. And then I'll have two worms.
Nan, there are much more interesting things to talk about than dissecting worms.
Like what?
Like boys.
I'd rather talk about worms.
Haven't you ever thought what it might be like to court? To have a suitor and to get love letters and flowers?
Nope.
Well, I have. And I just met the most wonderful boy. His name is Grayson Whitaker. Isn't that a noble name? He's tall and charming and handsome. He's polite, he's got dark wavy hair, and he's visiting from college.
College? Bess, I thought you said he was a boy.
He is. He's just an older boy.
If he's from college, it means he's a man.
Yes. I suppose it does.
Hey, Nick. What are you doing? Going into town. We'll build a stage for dance. Oh, yeah, the dance. Seems like that's all everybody's been talking about. Must be a pretty big deal, I guess. So you going then? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. You? I don't know. I was thinking about it. I don't know. I'd never really been to a dance before, and don't know how you go about asking somebody. Think about asking Bess? Yeah. Well, you've probably been lots of dances your whole life, right? A few. So what's the right way to do it? I mean, you send her a note or give her flowers or what?
Best way is just come right out and ask her.
Yeah. What she says no?
If she says no, she says no. But if you don't ask, you're always gonna be wondering. Look, Dan, the way I see it, you got feelings for somebody, you gotta take that first step. If you don't, you never know how you feel.
Nan wanted me to save any worms that I found. Guess she's going fishing later.
You heading to town?
Yeah, I'm working on the stage. Thought I'd get a head start on some measuring.
Sorry that Amy roped you into this.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind. Besides, sounds like this dance is gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially after Amy gets through with it. You know, the town dance used to be so simple. Just a couple of lanterns and some music. That was it. No enchanted forest or stage for musicians. Just plain old good fun.
So Amy's going overboard, huh?
As only Amy can. She's turned it into some stuffy social function. In fact, I don't even think I'm gonna go this year.
Well, I better get going.
All right, see you later.
See ya.
Coming, sweetheart?
Oh, actually, you go ahead. I'll just wait for you here.
All right. It won't be long.
Oh, hello, Grayson.
Miss Lawrence, oh, please, allow me.
Thank you very much.
Are you going inside?
Oh, no, actually, my father just went in to get something. So, how long will you be in town for?
Well, just 3 weeks. I promised my aunt I'd come and visit whenever I had a break in my studies.
College must be terribly exciting.
Oh, it is. It's a lot of work, but I am enjoying every minute of it.
And you get to study in New York, next to Paris. New York is one of my favorite cities in the world.
Oh, you've been to Paris?
Yes, and London and Amsterdam. But of course, New York is my favorite city of all. I'm hoping to attend college there next year.
Oh, next year?
Yes, as I just turned 16. So, are you enjoying Concord?
Well, it's wonderful. It's so quaint and peaceful. Oh, it's no wonder Thoreau loved it so much.
Have you been to Walden Pond?
Yes, yes, and it's everything I imagined it would be. Well, yesterday I went for a walk, and I came across the most charming little stream. It was next to an old bridge.
Yes, of course. I love that stream. I go there all the time.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I was thinking of going there tomorrow. Would you like to come along?
Me go with you? Oh, of course, that's what you mean.
Well, I would love the company. It would be an honor.
Thank you. I'd love to.
Wonderful.
All right, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Joe, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making a centerpiece like you asked.
Well, you're doing a poor job of it.
Amy, it's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Joe, everyone has very high expectations for this ball. If everything isn't perfect, what will they think of me?
Oh, heaven forbid we go one day without worrying about what the town thinks.
Ladies, what's that?
It's a centerpiece.
Looks good.
I hate this. I hate that I have to worry about what other people think. I should be able to go to this dance with whomever I want.
You're right, but it's not that simple, Joe. You know that.
You can't just ignore what people are saying.
I don't see what the big deal is. Anyway, it's just a dance. Meg, you're courting Edward, but you're going to the dance with Mr. Bullock. Asia, you're going with Mr. Davies. Does that mean that you're courting?
No, it's not the same thing. There were rumors about you and Nick.
Oh, well, there's always rumors about something or other.
Yes, but she does have feelings for him.
Feelings, yes. But we're not courting. It's a friendship. And if I want Nick to escort me to the dance, it shouldn't be looked upon as anything other than that. What are you saying?
That if Nick does ask you, you're going to say yes?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, what do you think? Your centerpiece, exactly as requested. Well, maybe not exactly as requested.
Maybe you should do something else.
Excellent idea. I'll just go drown this in the river so it doesn't frighten the villagers, and then I'll move on to something a little less artistic. What an unexpected pleasure.
Mr. Bridger, did you come to help out with the decorations?
Yes, but it appears that floral arranging is not in my calling, so I thought I'd try my hand at candle making. I mean, any simpleton can make candles, right? Oh, not that I'm implying that you are a simpleton.
Here. You dip it in the wax, and then dip it in the water. You dip it in the wax, and then the water. Simple.
You know, Mrs. Bear, you and I aren't so different after all. In fact, I think in many ways we're a lot alike.
Are we?
I saw your centerpiece. It was almost as hideous as mine was. I said almost. And from what I've gathered about you so far, I think we share some other common traits. We're independent, strong-willed, opinionated, stubborn as a mule.
A mule?
It's a compliment. The point is, I think that although you may still harbor some reservations towards me, that I'm hoping that in time we can come to the place you spoke of the other day. Friendship?
All right. We're friends.
Wonderful. Not exactly 100% sincere, but it's a start. Well, now that we're friends, and seeing as how I'm still fairly new around here, maybe we could go to the town dance together. As friends, I mean.
You're asking me to go to the dance with you?
Well, yes, I believe that is what I'm asking. Unless, of course, you've already accepted another invitation.
You called me a mule.
But in a good way.
Excuse me, Mr. Bridger.
Mule. It's very charming.
Bess, what are you doing?
Does it look like?
Looks like you're putting on makeup.
Just a little.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Aunt Jo.
Mrs. Joe gave you her makeup?
Not exactly. I kind of borrowed it.
You're gonna be in big trouble if she catches you.
I'm not planning on telling her. Are you?
Just wash it off before she comes home.
I'm not washing it off, Nan. I'm going out.
You're leaving the house looking like that?
If you must know, I'm going to see Grayson.
The college man?
Yes, we're going for a walk down by the stream. Just the two of us.
Bess, you're only 13. That guy's older than Franz.
I know. And I'm hoping he's going to ask me to the dance. Actually, I'm going to make sure of it.
Would you like to go to the dance? Could I escort you? Could I accompany you?
Don't you want to go with Dan? I'm sure he's gonna ask you.
Why would I want to go with Dan when I can go with someone like Grayson? Listen, Nan, Grayson is a gentleman. He offers his hands to ladies when they're coming out of their carriages. Dan is, well, Dan. Anyways, I wouldn't expect you to understand. You're just a child.
Bess, I'm the same age as you.
Look, I've got to go. Please don't tell anyone where I'm going.
Bess.
Please, I do it for you. You know that.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Easy with that axe, Dan. You asked Bess to the dance?
No.
How come?
Changed my mind. I'm not going. It's no big deal, right?
Right.
How about you? You going?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not.
You're not gonna ask Mrs. Joe?
I don't think that's such a good idea, Dan. I mean, after the lawsuit and all, probably best if Mrs. Joe and me aren't seen together at the dance. I'm pretty sure she's feeling the same way.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Nick. Oh, I wanted to tell you, the stage looks wonderful. You did a really great job.
I ain't quite finished yet.
Well, even still, I'm not much of a builder, but you did a great job.
Thank you.
This dance is really coming together, isn't it? The decorations and the stage. I'm sort of thinking that it might be kind of fun after all.
This just came for you.
A mule?
Who's it from?
In ancient Egypt, mules were held in the highest esteem, so much so that statues were built to pay tribute to them. Harrison Bridger.
The newspaper guy?
Yeah, he wants to be friends.
Well, I got work to do. Mule.
A mule.
Yes, the paintings are beautiful, but I prefer the antiquities at the Louvre. Seeing them is like traveling back in time.
I know what you mean. I absolutely love the ancient artifacts from Egypt. They're beautiful. They're my favorite.
Mine too.
Really? Oh, you prepared a picnic.
Yes, I took the liberty. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not.
Please.
Thank you. Oh, you brought wine.
Yeah, Chardonnay. I hope that's all right.
Yes, it's my favorite. That's fine, thank you.
Well, then, a toast. To a beautiful day and a beautiful lady with whom to share it. Is it too dry?
Dry? Oh, no, it's very good.
I can't tell you how much I've been enjoying your company. I'm really glad you came today, Bess. I've been thinking about the dance. And frankly, I can think of no greater honor than to walk in there with you on my arm. So may I have the pleasure of your company again?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd love to.
Nan, what are you doing setting the table tonight? It's Bess's turn.
Oh, well, she had some more chores to finish up, so I said I'd help her out.
Oh, well, I hope she finishes soon. Supper's almost ready.
She better.
Who gave thee, O beauty, the keys of this breast? Too credulous lover of blessed and unblessed. I drank at thy fountain false waters of thirst. Thou intimate stranger, thou latest and first.
Grayson, that was beautiful.
No. You're beautiful. No. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Grayson.
No, you don't need to say anything.
I should be getting home.
No, just stay a little while longer.
No, I really can't.
No, sure you can. It's still early.
No, Grayson.
Just
Let me get my
relax.
shoes.
You're so
Grayson.
beautiful.
No, Grayson. Grayson, please. No, Grayson. Grayson!
Bess, wait. Come back.
I wish I could go to the dance. I hear they're serving cake.
I want to go too.
Sounds boring to me. I think it'd be fun. Miss Jo, you're going, right?
I'd like to.
Are you going with Nick?
I don't know, Nat. Bess, you're late. Where have you been?
Oh, I went for a walk. I must have lost track of time.
Well, you'd better dig in before it's all gone.
Actually, I'm not very hungry. May I please go up to my room?
Of course.
Thank you.
Beth sure is lucky. She gets to go to the dance.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the poor guy's got to put up with her all evening.
Dan, did something happen between you and Bess?
What do you mean?
The two of you didn't seem quite like yourselves at supper. Does this have anything to do with the dance?
I guess you could say that.
Did you ask her to go with you?
No. I was gonna. Then I heard telling Nan that she's going with some guy named Grayson.
Grayson? Grayson Whitaker?
What? Joe, you must be mistaken. Bess hardly knows Grayson Whitaker.
Well, apparently she knows him well enough to go to the dance with him.
I knew letting her go to the dance was a mistake. She's only 13 years old.
Lori? Please. What are you going to do about it?
We're gonna put a stop to it.
Nick! Have you seen Meg?
Yeah, she's over by the town hall with Deja.
Done for the day?
Done for good. Finished the stage about a half hour ago.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you. I've been thinking about this dance, and I'm afraid I may have given you the wrong impression about whether or not I want to go. You see, I do want to go, and I was hoping I could go with you. But then I started thinking about the rumors and the lawsuit.
It's all right, Joe. I know what you're gonna say.
You do?
And I want you to know I agree with you 100%.
Nick, I am so glad to hear you say that, because I was beginning to think that...
It's not worth it.
What?
I mean, why risk losing the school again? We already told everyone there ain't nothing going on between us, so we should probably just stick to that.
Right. I mean, you're right, if this is what you want.
I mean, it's for the best, right? For the school and all.
Right. I'm just gonna head in and help decorate now.
I'll see you at home.
Well, did he ask you?
Oh, Joe. Maybe he just doesn't want to go to the dance.
No, Meg, he doesn't want to go to the dance with me.
Excuse me.
Well, anyway, it's gonna be a wonderful dance. Ball.
Maybe you can't go to the dance with Nick, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't go and have a good time.
Well, I can't go without an escort, Meg.
Well, find you one. There must be someone you can go with.
Sorry. That's not what I meant. The only reason I was thinking we shouldn't go to the dance together is because I thought that's what she wanted.
Well, she does.
Does what?
Want to go to the dance.
Well, so do I.
Well, then ask her.
Well, what about all these rumors?
Folks gonna talk just as much if you two don't go. Besides, it's only a dance, for crying out loud. What does it matter?
How could you even think about going to the dance with him?
When did he ask you?
Went for a walk down by the stream.
You went with him by yourself?
Yes, you know how improper that is.
What were you thinking?
No. I thought you knew better than that.
Well, clearly she doesn't. Bess, you keep asking us to stop treating him like a child, then you go do something like this.
Until you've proven to us that we can trust you, you're not leaving this house.
You can forget about going to the dance.
Good! I don't want to go to that stupid dance anyway!
Hey. Seems like you and me been talking in circles this last week. Truth is, I do want to go to this dance with you. I always have. Heck, seems like it'll be fun. So what do you say? Will you go with me? I mean, better late than never, right?
I can't, Nick. Harrison just invited me and I accepted. Well, you knew she wasn't going to stay a little girl forever.
Not forever, but a little while longer would have been nice.
Well, she's growing up. Like it or not, this is just the beginning.
What are we supposed to do? Keep her locked up in the house until she turns 16?
As trying as this is for the both of you, imagine how hard it is for Bess. She's not a child anymore, and she's not an adult either. I remember what it was like being 13 years old, don't you?
And to think Marmee had the 4 of us to deal with. I don't know how she did it.
You're still her parents. She is always going to look up.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
We're sorry too, sweetheart.
We didn't mean to get so upset with you like that. You know it's because we love you and we're worried about you.
No, you don't understand. It's not just that.
Yes. Did something happen?
I didn't know.
You didn't know what?
Bess, what is it?
What is it, sweetheart? I told him to stop.
Did he touch you?
He wouldn't let me go.
Bess, did he touch you?
He tried to, and I ran away. I was just so scared.
There he is. Stay here.
No, Father, please let me handle this.
Yes.
Please. Grayson?
Good afternoon, Miss Lawrence. Did you want something?
An apology
For what?
for taking advantage of me.
If anyone should be apologizing, Bess, it's you. You lied to me. You told me you were 16.
Even if I was 16, what you did to me wasn't right. No one deserves to be treated that way, Grayson, regardless of their age.
Bess, I'm proud of you.
Is everything all right?
Yes.
Want to ride home?
All right.
So, you decided to ask her after all, huh?
Yeah. She said yes.
glad it all worked out for you.
Nothing's ever easy with women, though, is it?
No, it ain't. I tell you one thing, but they mean something else. And by the time you figure out what that is, they change their minds. But they don't tell you. You're just supposed to know. I tell you, Dan, I've been with plenty of women. I don't ever remember it being this confusing. Sometimes you gotta wonder if it's even worth it.
Well, I think it is. It's like you said, Nick. I mean, you got feelings for him. You just can't give up on him, right?
Hold up your hand.
Hello, Mr. Riley. Excuse me. How are you this evening?
Fine.
I've just come to pick up Mrs. Bear. Is she, Well, for the first time in my life, I find myself at a loss for words.
It's the dress. It's Amy's.
You look great.
Thanks.
Well, y'all have a good time.
I just thought of something.
What?
I can't dance.
That's all right, I'll lead.
She looks beautiful, doesn't she?
Our little girl.
Shall we show them how it's done?
I'm not much of a dancer.
Well, that's all right. Neither am I.
Maybe we should just sit this one out.
Certainly.
She's not having a good time.
I wish there was something we could do.
Will you excuse me for a minute? Look who's here. Nick.
Mrs. Brooke, would you like to dance?
I would love to.
You look great.
Oh, yeah? Lori, help me out.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. Look, Joe, I know you came with someone else, but I'd be happy just to be in the same room with you.
Step on my foot.
What?
Step on my foot. Hard. Ow!
What happened?
I seem to have injured myself.
I'm sorry, it must be these new shoes.
Are you all right?
I'm sure it'll be fine. I should get home and put a cold compress on it. And Mr. Riley, would you see to it that Mrs. Barrett gets home?
Absolutely.
I'm terribly sorry. I've ruined the whole night for you.
It's quite all right. I hope you heal quickly.
Feels better already.
Here, let me help you to your carriage.
Well, I think we should clean the rest of this up in the morning.
That's a great idea, Amy.
Oh, the candles.
Don't worry, I'll get the best of it. Thank you. Amy, it really was a wonderful ball. You did a fabulous job.
We'll see you tomorrow, Joe.
See you tomorrow. Good night.
Shall we?
Looks like we're the only ones left.